There are different ways to run a Python program. We can use interactive interpreter prompt, or we can use editors like Notepad. So if you want to check the output of each and every line of any particular program, it's preferable to use interpreter prompt. So open the terminal and type Python. If we are using Python 3 or Python to check it out once, what is the difference between Python 2 and Python 3 we will be discussing later. So you get a prompt, look at the prompt clearly, triple greater than symbol. There you can execute any particular Python statement and you can check their impact on the console. Look at the statement print within double quotations hello world. You get the output there itself. We don't use anything, something like semicolons or some sort of notations in Python. Just simple thing, print within double quotations hello world, and you get the output on the screen there itself, and it will be printed on the console. You can use a script file. So interpreter prompt is always good to run an individual statements of the code. However, you want a huge line of code to write, then better you use something like editors like a Notepad or anything like that. So you select either Notepad, create a file named .py. .py is an extension for Python, and write the code in it. To run the file, whatever you created, you need to run the following command on the terminal. Look at the thing, Python 3 space file name .py. File name .py. So we have many editors available like Notepad or Notepad++ or anything like that. But we have special editors, and most of the programming languages are having their own editors. Apart from that, we will be having special IDEs. So why do we need these special IDEs? So they were able to show the syntax related suggestions, whereas Notepad or anything like that, they are unable to show the syntax related suggestions while doing the transactions. So we have something like PyCharm, the most popular and widely used cross-platform IDE, PyCharm. So how to install PyCharm? We'll just see the things here. So in Windows, you go to the concerned website and download the executable installer and double click the installer and install by following each and every step. As usual, you open PyCharm editor and click on create a new project option to create a new project, and select the location where you want to save the project. You can save the newly created project at desired memory location. Then after making some changes, you click on create button. So go to file menu and select new option and select Python file. Now type the name of the Python file and click OK. And after that, you type the first program, whatever the content you want to type, you just type it and then click on the run menu to run the program.